Land of the Dead is generally an enjoyable film. This was released in 2005. It's written and directed by George A. Romero, and we have a cast including Simon Baker, John Leguizamo, Dennis Hopper. Great performances, really great story. People are stuck in one city with the zombies on the outside. But are they really safe? Even without the zombies, just being stuck in that one place, knowing you can't travel too far and trapped on the inside, that in itself is scary. I couldn't imagine being stuck in one location knowing that you are absolutely not allowed to go outside of the boundaries. But then you think of what's on the other side of the boundaries, and that's absolutely terrifying. So as a concept, I really like it. I feel like the of the Dead series has really ramped up over the last few films. From the beginning, I feel like they've just escalated and escalated, and I think it's very effectively done, and with that in mind, it feels very worthwhile. It feels meaningful. I think the story was generally really well handled. It's very believable. I can see this playing out exactly like this. It's definitely quite scary. Visually, it's a very, very strong film. It looks fantastic. The pacing is brilliant. The characters are great. I wasn't emotionally invested in any one particular character's story, but I liked everybody. I was on board with everybody's story. In general, it was a great experience. There was one thing I didn't like, but it is a spoiler, so I'll mention that in a moment. But in general, I had a lot of fun with this film. I thought Land of the Dead was really enjoyable. I'm really getting into zombie films just now, and I feel like the Living Dead series has really helped to play a part in that. And apart from the one thing I'm about to mention, I don't have any complaints. The zombies looked great, the concept was great, very well executed, great performances, visually stunning. Land of the Dead is generally a great film. And I will now mention the one thing that I don't like. This is a spoiler, and the one thing I didn't like very much is the ending. I won't say what actually happens at the end, but I found it to be really underwhelming. I'd say the last 5 minutes or so, maybe not even 5 minutes, I just found it to be really dull. Not very satisfying at all. Not enough to affect my overall enjoyment. There are some horror films where the ending is so abysmal that it ruins the entire experience. That's absolutely not the case here. I just found it to be underwhelming. So I wanted something different from the ending. I don't necessarily know what exactly I wanted, but, well, not this anyway. But either way, that aside, the rest of the film is absolutely brilliant. Really looking forward to watching the next one. I can't remember which the next one is. Diary of the Dead. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And for now, I'm pleased to say that Land of the Dead is really enjoyable. Even if you didn't care for the previous films, I'd say as long as you like zombie films, it might still be worth watching. The quality does seem to just get better and better. And I think that might partly be because there is a chunk of time between each of the films, but also the scenarios seem more vast. The dangers seem more believable within the context of a zombie film. And I'm very impressed. So I'm very much looking forward to the next one. Hopefully that quality just continues to increase. But even if not, even if this is the best it's going to get, as long as that continues, I'd be quite happy. Needless to say, apart from the ending, I thought Land of the Dead was brilliant, and I'm certainly happy to recommend it.